Hey everybody, how's it going? I've been noticing this crazy trick shot fad on the internet lately and decided to throw my hat into the ring. Okay, let's do the show. Hey everybody, welcome to the Randall Sports Wrap-Up. I'm your host, Seth Hagan. So, what's it called when a freshman athlete gets arrested before he even plays his first snap of college football? Guess he's going for that orange shirt. Gonna be honest, I don't really care about the players getting arrested in Tuscaloosa. Players robbing students is so 2 years ago. I really only have one piece of advice for you fellas. People tend to report their credit cards stolen even when they wake up from their coma. Last week's National Signing Day saw a whole new generation of football players sign with their future ex-schools. Junior college is so hot right now. I kid. Signing Day comes around once a year to remind us that even when football isn't being played on any level, it still rules your life. 2013's version was no different as grown men around the country jumped for joy like little girls when top recruits announced their destinations for next season. And the day carried its own big stories, especially here in the South. Starting at the top, the SEC did its usual damage, grabbing 11 of the top 25 classes, according to ESPN. That leaves only 14 for the 5 remaining power conferences to divvy up. Hope you like sloppy seconds! But it gets even crazier. Of the top 40 classes, 22 of those programs reside here in the Southeast. That means the other regions took home an average of 6, almost 4 times less than the South. You can't hang, boy! And Urban Meyer noticed. Following Wednesday, Ohio State's new coach said the disparity was so bad he would have to address the Big Ten's poor recruiting in the next set of coaches' meetings. Meyer's class was one of the very few stories on signing day outside of the South. On the same day, Ole Miss and Auburn both bounced back with top 10 recruiting classes, joining 5 other SEC programs. Ole Miss was definitely the star of the show, netting 2 top 5 recruits, including number 1 overall prospect, Robert Kimdichie. The Rebels are a team on the rise, and head coach Hugh Freeze has created a lot of excitement around Oxford. And let's not forget about the champs. On the heels of their repeat, Alabama took home a number 1 ranked class for the 5th time in 6 years. Oh, there goes Nikki, scaring them off again. I've often been told not to pay too much attention to the recruiting rankings, but after 3 titles in 4 years, that philosophy might be due for a tune-up. This coming weekend is definitely one of my all-time favorites. Valentine's Day! Is this love, is this love, is this love, is this love that I'm feeling? Yeah, I hate it too. But that's not the reason for all this love. The real reason is that it's NBA All-Star Weekend. The Super Bowl and All-Star Weekend are just 2 weeks apart? I'm more spoiled than Paris Hilton, Miley Cyrus, and Justin Combs. Who? Wait, it's Puff Daddy's kid? Word. Anyways, I've been promising a look at the slam dunk contest, so why don't we go ahead and make good on that one. First off, I'm gonna go ahead and let you know that you might be disappointed at first. But why? No big names! Again. That's it. I warned you, Stern! Simmer down. The names may not jump off the page or the screen, but trust me, they jump off the basketball court. I'll put it like this. Last year's champ Jeremy Evans may not even be in the top half of this year's contestants. Right off the bat, Evans isn't the only dunk champion in this lineup. Gerald Green took the crown back in 2007 during his sophomore season. Another lesser-known dunk vet is James White, who's bounced around the world playing ball and winning dunk contests just about everywhere he goes. He's been in so many of them, the man has a routine similar to an iTunes playlist. And then he just puts it on shuffle. Don't believe me? Okay. Any questions? The new kids on the block aren't pushovers either. Eric Bledsoe will play the Nate Robinson role as the contest's shortest player, but like his predecessor, don't be fooled. Kenneth Farid plays with brute force and throws it down the same way. The second-year pickup from Morehead State attacks the rim, and woe be to the defender who steps in his way. If he can come up with some tricks, Farid is my dark horse for the win. Terrence Ross, the contest's only rookie, won't lose out on hops. The kid is electric. Hang time is at a premium for Ross, and with DeMar DeRozan and Rudy Gay on his team, you can bet he'll come to Houston with some fireworks. James White will enter Saturday as the early favorite, but as I study the field of contestants, I think we're in for one of the best dunk-offs in a long time. Alright, that's the show, but I'll be back on time next Monday, so stay logged on to RandallSportsReport.com for all your Southern sports needs. So, until next time, I'm Seth Hagan, and that's your wrap-up for Week 24. We'll see you later. Valentine's Day! Valentine's Day!